That smile at the end. Ugh! What a ghoulish smile.
You have easily the most evil, demonic smile I think I've seen in all of horror.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise swearsies. It's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we are in r/ImTheMainCharacter, looking at scumbags IRL. Usually we just read stories about them on this channel, but today I want to see some vidya. New year, new me, new content. But ReddX, you've been uploading for 15 days already. I know, it's all backlog. But we're here, we're doing a fun thing now, so thank you so much for joining me, friends. Let's go ahead and jump on into this thing. First post! This guy is complaining that, quote-unquote, his Filipina left him because she got, quote-unquote, too Americanized. Well, I've just made a fatal mistake taking my Filipina back to America. She's her own human being. You do realize that, don't you? He doesn't. Look at his first frame. I'm like, dude, you got acid thrown in your face or something. What's going on under your eye there?
Brother, what's that, brother?
Not a bully stream, not a bully channel. I just feel that it's fair to point it out because that's the first question probably a lot of people have when they look at your face. What is that, mole? Flesh-eating bacteria? Anyway, I'm sure his ideas are better than his face, right? They have to be. Surely that's not just ugly thoughts manifesting on the outside. Well, I guess we'll take a look and see, won't we?
My Filipino wife has been Americanized. My Americanized Filipino wife. That seems to be triggering a lot of people. Let me explain what I mean. In America, if a wife, even a girlfriend, is not happy in the relationship, all she has to say to the world on social media, and especially to the government, I'm not happy. And if she drops the word abused or anything along those lines, the American system steps in.
Why would she choose those words in particular? Why do you think that is? Can you puzzle that one out? Maybe because, in the 1980s, landlord would still refuse to rent to a woman who didn't have a male partner. Like, it's endemic, and I hate to say the word even, but systemic. And perhaps even the pendulum has swung too far in the improper direction, as it were. But we're trying to find that happy medium, and we can only do that if people are, thinking critically, logically, which if you ask this guy, he's like, yeah, women are all feelings, men are all logic. But really, you look like you're caught up in your feelings right now, bro. Like, if a chick chooses to leave, then you know what you do? You either take some time for yourself or go get a new one. A little rebound, Remind yourself that you're still a human. Instead, here you are ranting into a camera, and it's pathetic, dude. How old are you? I'm not sure, but it's up there. And yeah, I hate to see it. Like, also, it's funny, but really, I do hate to see it.
It steps in to protect her against any allegations that she makes. And the man's side of the story is, it's all assumed. I'm an evil, controlling, patriarchal, oppressive white dude. And the narrative instantly becomes me bad, she victim.
Why say many word when few word do trick?
I waste time, say lot word when few word do trick.
I think that you're, not thinking very straight here is the very nicest thing that I could say. You want so badly to be a victim, you're like, oh, they're coming after me because I'm a white guy. It's like, well, maybe this type of attitude has been the problem the entire time. I mean, let's do a little thought experiment here. Could it be that I'm actually the problem? Could it be that I've, been left in the dust by American women, and so I decided to go to a third world country where I thought that she'd owe me something just for existing, and I found out that's not the case, and she's around human beings with ideas as well. It's just maybe really hard for you to coexist around another human being. That's my thinking. Do you possibly concur with that analysis? He won't. He can't. He'll never see the truth.
He can't see. He has cataracts.
So the fight that we're having, that's still there. Okay? That's always going to hang over my head. I'm a passport bro. I brought her here. I married her here. I signed all the government forms saying that I will support her for a minimum of 10 or 1,000 years. I don't know. I don't even know what I signed. And all you dudes out there who have been through this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Americanized means weaponization of the male-female relationship to benefit the female, because family court is not a judicial system, it's a corporation. For profit, digging into the pockets of dads, of men. Because, yeah, we're in a patriarchal system and men still have most of the money. Now, that's exactly what's true in our relationship. She doesn't have any money.
He thought about that one for a long time. She doesn't have any money. Well, why did I do it then?
I am never going to financially recover from this.
That's sort of hilarious. You don't see the marriage as a partnership is the problem, or the relationship. The problem was not that she became too Americanized. It's that she saw you for the controlling, insecure dickwad that you clearly are. And then he thinks he's gonna go do damage control for his own like IRL life on social media, which is just really weird. How about, deal with the problems where they exist, i.e. in the real world. We don't need to put all this out here, do we? You're hurt? That's great. Do what men do and suck it up.
Stop f***ing crying, bitch! Where? I don't want to f***ing hear it!
That's funny. Also true. Pretty funny.
I have all the money. And it's, a relationship can go south when the woman has lost love for her man and she's just going for the bag. And if she goes for the bag, she's going to get a huge portion of that. That's what I mean by Americanized. Jayan is solidly Filipina, and that comes with a lot of stuff. And one of those things is she's going to be fiercely defensive for her family, her mom and dad. And this whole fight is hinging on the fact that I disrespected her mom and dad.
Well, that seems like rather a big oopsie, doesn't it? I revere my father-in-law, rest his soul, and my mother-in-law, who's still helping us out around here every single day. Family is the most important thing in the Philippines, and I love that personally. Like, my family was never super close. Everybody's kind of drifty and doing their own separate stuff. But in the Philippines, it's real different. It's real tight-knit, man. What did you say? Do we get to hear what he said? Oh, God, what did you say?
Never mind that they disrespected me, too. We'll get into that later. But Jayan is not Americanized in that she's materialistic or even greedy. But she senses and she knows the support that she would get if things really got ugly between us.
Yeah, she feels empowered to leave, so I gotta cut her off from her parents. Are you for real right now, dude? He totally is. He just looks like really greasy. I'm pretty sure he's an alcoholic, You can see not all the synapses firing in his brain when you look into his eyes. He'd been doing a bit of the drinking, and then he said some racist stuff about her family, and she put her foot down, and you're like, how dare you? I have all the money. I'm going to take to social media. Let everybody know that I'm the true victim here.
I'm a victim of circumstance.
It's too wild. It's not going to work out how you think it's going to work out, buddy.
The American system is on her side, not mine, not the man's. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, that's it for now. More later. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching.
That smile at the end. Ooh, what a ghoulish smile.
You have easily the most evil, demonic smile I think I've seen in all of horror.
Yeah, so you're crying that the system is not on the man's side, despite admitting that men supposedly make all the money. I have all the money, but I don't want to be, responsible for anything at all. This is absolutely ridiculous, dude. I'm so glad that you lack the self-awareness to not put this on the internet. The truth is, your wife probably would be pretty cool with things if you just treated her like a human being, but you don't see her that way. Her family, I don't know how the relationship started, but yeah, you're the newbie here. You should be trying to ingratiate yourself, you know what I mean? Bring them a box of chocolates. Bring them a little cake and say, hey, sorry for all that shit that happened between us. You want to start over? And I bet they'd be willing to, because, I don't know, perhaps their daughter actually likes you, or maybe she tells them all the shit you get up to, and they're like, you need to get out of there right now. That's probably where all the animosity comes from. He's a financially abusive drunkard who says bad things about her family. She's right to leave. She'd be insane to stay at a certain point. Let's see if there's anything good in the comments. I don't understand how anyone can watch videos where people hold the camera too close to their face. Get that lumpy ground beef mug away from me. Too true, Kerensky97. Boxina Fox says he looks like he found a way to coexist with a flesh-eating bacteria. I think I said something similar, yes. r/rare insults. The guy's eyes are glassy and glazed, his skin seems oily and wet. Alcoholism, methinks. Absolutely! I guarantee that's exactly why he's in the situation he's crying about. Dude gets drunk and says generally offensive things about her and her family. She eventually gets tired of it. He gets angry because she starts throwing that disrespect back at him. He then proceeds to verbally or physically maltreat her. She leaves him, goes to the cops. He then decides it's a good idea to have a fifth of vodka and make a video crying about how he's the victim and he's the one being taken advantage of. Like I said, bless his lack of self-awareness. Oh, the bounty we have been provided by this gentleman's, generally poor impulse control. I guess booze is to thank for a lot of that. What a ride. Palasa also adds that he did admit to financially maltreating his wife, which, if she has money problems, then you don't want to give her all the money just to go run up some credit card debt or something. But generally, yeah, I think she'd be more responsible than a drunkard. She seems pretty cool, down to earth, as you describe her even. The only person I truly dislike in this video is that lumpy ground beef mug. That's funny. That's funny, man. You funny. But we gotta move on now. Hey everybody, here comes Father of the Year, says OP. Snickers and Butterfinger puzzle. Anya's first 500-piece puzzle. Too bad she...
Working on this all day, right, Luce?
Adam Top Cheese 17. Oh, she's excited. The little one's like, she's gonna finish.
Yeah, helped a little bit.
Alright, well.
Candy bars.
Done!
Nice!
Yes!
Alright, high five.
Man, look at the little sister's face. It's like such confusion, lost trust.
Why would you do that?
Why did you do that, Father? It's not funny. I shouldn't laugh because it's not funny. You traumatized your kid for 58,000 likes on TikTok. Congratulations. This video is going to be lost in the algorithm within the week, but your kid, she's going to carry that trauma forever. But hey, like the Bloodhound Gang always says,
I thank your dad for the damaged goods.
Terrible. Anything else happened in this video, though? Why did you do that? Well, because he's a man-child. Just because you got kids doesn't mean that you're actually doing the proper thing for them. My little girl loves puzzles, and you know what I do? I sit down and help her complete them. And when she gets excited about finishing it and her accomplishment, you celebrate with her. You don't shit on it. Like, even the child knows what the proper thing to do is. She's just like, Daddy, why would you? Well, people on TikTok think it's hilarious, honey. Don't worry. We'll be doing more silly pranks like this for years. It's not a silly prank. You've taken away a child's lust for life. Thank you so much. God damn. All right, next one. Like all trauma, we must just learn to move past it, right? Here's one that just says madness.
If you saw my last video, TikTok's getting banned, so I'm just saying whatever comes to my mind because fuck it. I'm gonna go over the people that I hate the most in the gym today. Number one, any minority. I honestly don't know what your problem is with personal space, but if I'm doing fucking shoulder flies and I have to stop because you're walking where I'd be doing it, like wake the fuck up or go back to your country. Number two is fat people with a personal trainer. Like, man, you showing up to the gym, you actually walking into the gym is probably more exercise than you've ever done. You're gonna get results anyways, so like, don't waste the fucking money. Indians especially, because like, what the fuck is up with that smell?
Top 3 deodorants for Indians. We don't use deodorant.
I'm on trend and I could not shower that day and I'd still smell better. And black people, because man, like what are you doing in the gym? You're fucking black. You already have superior genetics. You like doing anything will build more muscle than me.
Well, I guess that last one was sort of nice. Really, we could have covered it all with minorities. You didn't need to go into specifics. Wow, yeah. The only thing that he mentioned that weren't minorities was fat people with a personal trainer, which you should be encouraging personal growth. Should you? Well, he's obviously a hateful, miserable human being. You don't want to see people improve because you're scared of the competition. So yes, hold everybody around you down. Really, a rising tide should carry all boats. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't seem to be what you're about, and I'm not sure I like the cut of your jib. I'm not sure I like your vibe there, friendo. And yeah, he'd probably punch me, fucking knock me out, but that's fine. Sometimes speaking truth to power doesn't mean being a political prisoner for 20 years. It just means taking one on the chin from a racist meathead. That's better than 20 years, I guess, as long as you live. Well, if he totally snapped your spine and paralyzed you, well, I guess we live with the consequences of our actions. What the hell do I need legs for anyways? Anyway, I went to the comments to find out what tren is, and I found it. Okay, advertising says it's an anabolic steroid for cattle. It has the worst side effects out of all the roids, makes people do and say really dumb stuff. Yeah, that's the bull semen in it. Gives it a little bit of extra kick, doesn't it? So yes, why does he hate these people? Because mad cow disease has eaten part of his brain. He can't even form a coherent argument for as to why. He's like, I don't like curry. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Curry's delicious. Get over it. Anyway, next post. This one is an unfunny man-child bothering people at a grocery store in the least creative ways. That would hook me in. That is a title with some punch behind it. Start anything with unfunny man-child. Anyway, I start every video with one. Anyway, here we go.
Hey man, I'm doing a project for school. Could I ask you a couple questions?
Sorry.
Okay, can I film you for a little bit? It's okay if I film you for a little while?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna film you anyways.
Not in here. Outside. You're not supposed to be doing that in the store in the first place. Out. Out.
It's just vapor, man.
Out.
Whoa. I'm just puffing, bro.
Out.
Don't yell at me, man.
Well, don't do that in the store. Get out. Vaping, no smoking in the store. Period. Wise ass, get out of here.
It's such an old man response. Wise ass? Look at you, you wise ass. Get out of here. You can't be vaping in the store. I told you kids 100 times, didn't I? I find that pleasant. He wasn't a dick about it. He just called him a wise. Look, I'm asking you to do a thing. I don't know if I'm the one responsible for enforcing the thing. I guess I am. If you're in an employee uniform, yeah, they're probably gonna tell you something. Unless they're cool. They'd be like, let me get a rip, bro. I'm late for my smoke break. Anyway, let's continue on.
Out! 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 You gotta get out of the store, or am I gonna have to escort you? Go!
I don't think he's gonna escort him.
Yeah, you're lost.
I was trying to go to the bathroom.
Go.
I didn't know where to go.
Sign's right there.
I was confused.
Yes, definitely. Maybe it's what you're smoking.
Hey, man.
Out. Don't get me started, bud.
And they said you were smoking in the store out there.
Oops.
Chilling? Can I ask you a couple questions for my sketch project?
fucking damn it. Get the fuck away
Whoa.
He's having a mental
calm down, man.
breakdown.
If you had a gay son, would that be okay?
People, I understand the appeal of this, but yeah, it is just being a public nuisance, essentially. You've made somebody's day worse. I'm not answering any questions for school. If we're gonna do a video, we're gonna do the video that I want to make. This is my unboxing of all the things that I bought. Look at this DiGiorno's pizza unboxing video. Look at those pepperonis, dude. Doesn't that look so totally scrumptious? Click my affiliate link, would you, please? Like, at a certain point, you just need to lean in, you know? Like, they come at you with this weird energy, and then you sort of just give them a judo throw. Okay, we can both be really weird if you want. I don't know. Obviously, getting mad and trying to flee is not the, the correct answer.
What'd you do if your son was gay? Do you think gay people are okay, or are they bad?
Get his ass, Frank.
Why are you so angry, man? Whoa. You need to take the chill pill, bro. What did I do, man? You filming me. Is that okay?
He's getting completely mentally unstable. Frank, there's another enemy on the map. He's not with us. Watch out. Be careful.
What's the problem, bro?
Why would you not just get in the truck and drive away? Okay, this interaction is over. It's like, well, I guess he wants to make sure that this man pays for his crimes, you see? That he's not able to do it to other people. So perhaps that is like the big brain play. He's being a real stand-up citizen. Although, I don't know that I would do the same. I'd just be like, this interaction's over now. Goodbye forever. Don't forget to subscribe to ReddX. And they'd search it and find something. You gotta do ReddXYZ, okay? Maybe ReddX still works. I haven't tried it on a new account. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, just end this.
Dude, I walked by and he called me a fag or something. I don't know what.
Frank, delegitimize the target.
I didn't do anything, man. I just walked by and he called me like a homophobic slur or something.
I'm not saying anything.
He hates gay people. I didn't do nothing.
Frank, he's completely
Sorry,
terrorized.
man.
You need to get out of there.
Drunk or something. You're just a cart guy. What does he want you to do? Like arrest me or something? Walmart doesn't have police officers. They can't arrest people.
Frank, you're completely making him lose his mind.
Yes.
I didn't do anything. What does he need to do? Shoot me?
Frank, you gotta get out of there.
And so he did. Mission complete, I guess. What do we get from the mission? I guess super chats. What is the second voice? Is that people speaking through Twitch or something? He also dropped an F slur in there, which we're gonna have to mute. But overall, I'd say old Mutton Chops, he sort of played himself, didn't he? You gotta play it like a fiddle. You know, you can push back. Obviously, if you don't want to have an interaction and you tell somebody no and they press on, well, that can resolve itself in multiple ways. Getting angry and doing nothing is probably the worst way to resolve it. Me personally tried to diffuse with a little bit of humor, but eventually you're gonna meet somebody like that Grab driver from like a year ago who just plugged somebody in the middle of a mall. Some prank streamer, he just pulled out his pistols like blam! And he got off too. So yeah, one day, old Frank Castle's gonna push his luck a little bit too far. It all comes out in the wash, you know? This is the natural state of things. I don't want anybody to worry. The social contract will be upheld one way or the other. Maybe comments have something interesting to say. I'm looking forward to someone punching him in the face. Pretty sure that's what he wants so he could sue someone, plus for clout. Just use the "it was a prank" defense that seems to be working around the world at the moment. Well, no, you're objectively wrong. Just a prank defense? Nah. And you have to come with sources. I cited a source. Matter of fact, I'm gonna break off for a minute. We'll jump over to r/that'sinsane and watch that video. At least up until the point where the gun comes out. And then, I don't know if we can show that part. Check it out.
So right now we're getting a look at newly unsealed video in the case of a Northern Virginia DoorDash driver who shot a prank YouTuber at Dulles Town Center. So the man who opened fire was acquitted on the most serious charges last week, a jury siding with his argument of self-defense. And now, for the first time, we're seeing the brief encounter that led up to those shots being fired at the mall. Just 20 seconds from the moment YouTube prankster Tanner Cook first approached Alan Coley and the moment Coley shot Cook in the stomach.
So you see, just to prank YouTubers, it's not a defense. You could catch two in the chest. Just know that. I guess, part of that does depend on the state, but they'll fuck around in Virginia. That's what I know. Can't do this in California. California is like the worst place to be. Even when it's not completely on fire. Dude, I was like bolting to the airport trying to get out before everything burned around me. It was amazing. That was me. That was totally what it was like.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Anyway, probably still some time left. Let's find something else to get into, huh? Our next OP says, you could probably win main character bingo off of this woman. Yeah, she got them big glasses. Somebody notice me, I have glasses. Okay, sure. Cool, awesome. Caption is, what is wrong with these girls? Skull emojis, tear emojis.
What is this girl doing? Oh my god.
What is this girl doing?
There's literally employees.
Why am I narrating out loud?
What is she doing? Ugh.
Attack this pussy. Don't need a porn star cause I'm the modern. On my spit on his dick sound like I'm gargling. Make him bust 3 nuts is the task. My panty stuck.
I wish they would have just run her over. Wouldn't that be the best ending to that video? Just her broken and squished under a trolley train. I think her cameraman and or partner is the manager behind her OF account. And I don't know that it's gonna go as well as you think it's gonna go, because even jumping back to the first frame, like the proportions, I guess some people could be into it, But to me, and I mean this in the most constructive way, to me, you got that addict body, that the alcoholic smoker's body with the big midsection and the stick arms and legs. It's a lazy person's body, is what it is. This is like the laziest profession in the world, isn't it? Also the most shameless profession in the world, as it turns out. Anyway, continuing on. She's doing it again, and again, and again, and again. I learned this dance on TikTok. Somebody pay attention to me. Give your dad a call, okay?
It's time to stop, okay? No more. Who are your parents?
He owes you a lot of attention, clearly. Is it the same dance? Again? Yep, it is.
Do you have anything I looked good in?
Dude, I don't know. What do you want?
Anything, like something that shows my tits?
I ain't got any of that.
Give me something you think I'd look good in.
Dude, I don't know. You want to get something better inside?
Like you and me?
I got a girlfriend.
Ew, bro. Way too forward. I am disgusted by it, honestly. Yeah, like I'm the first one you ever did that with. She'd say, you have something that shows off my tits? And I'd be like, where? Where are they?
No chance! You have no chance!
Grow them first, and I shall provide something to hold them thusly.
I mean, I want to squeeze them.
That's really what you gotta do. Just cut him down to size. Obviously, you think you're something special. I guess it was back in the 40s and 50s when men thought they were God's gift. Well, welcome to the 2020s where women definitely think they are God's gift. In some respects, maybe they're right. But this is a really bad example of that.
Why were you staring at my tits, bro? Why are you looking at my tits? I definitely
You have none.
What is he talking about? I have really pretty eyes, huh?
Dumb.
Really pretty eyes.
You actually do have really pretty eyes. He's wearing
Brokey.
goggles.
For what? You don't want cum in your eye? I need a pair. Are you shooting a porno with that?
Not yet.
You wanna go film something?
Right now?
Yes, right now.
That's
Cute.
very cute.
Oh, I'm cute? You're cute.
5 minutes later.
Why the fuck are you recording, bro? Get that camera out of my face. Get it away. I did not give you consent.
Dude, this is really weird. It's kind of the gender inverse of the Frank Hassel thing, isn't it? She's being much more forward and offensive. But people just let it slide. It's like, oh no, she's a chick, dude. I'm gonna get my own camera out and start recording. I'm much more offended by the bimbo who said I was wearing goggles to the beach to keep cum out of my eyes than I am about the guy who's like, could I film you for a class project? Oh, duality. All of this has really thrown me for a loop. Although, I will say they both made it to r/ImTheMainCharacter. I guess it just takes a lot more out there-ness for women to get here.
I wear shoes 24/7, but recently I've wondered what it would be like to go a whole day barefoot. It honestly felt so good to take my shoes off and let my toes breathe. But I'll be honest, life was a bit too easy without shoes. So I wanted to challenge myself by going barefoot shopping. I started off by walking to the mall, but very quickly I realized this wasn't going to be easy. The bottoms of my feet started to burn, and my only option was to hide my feet in the shade. Now, at this point, I was considering giving up, but I knew if I kept pushing through, it would all be worth it when I got to the mall. So I kept walking until eventually I made it. And when I got to the mall, I realized I didn't want to go shopping anymore. Instead, I just wanted to cool off my feet. Subscribe.
What the f*** is this piece of shit?
God, you're just the worst example of everything. What the fuck? Do I actually believe you walked to the mall? No, I don't. There's some footage of you walking around without shoes that was spliced together in order to make what is essentially one of the worst short films that I have ever seen. Calling it a film is an insult to the art of cinema itself. This is terrible. Nobody cares. Your content's bad and you should feel bad. You've said nothing of any substance. The only people who are going to watch this are children, essentially. Which is a rather big market, I'll grant you that. But yeah, not the market we're trying to corner. I feel like I've been here for an eternity already, but apparently there's still even more to this video. It was like a 1 minute short, and I'm pretty sure my soul transubstantiated through every multiverse. But okay, sure. Let's see what else you got. Yeah, I golf too. Whoa! Jesus. Absolute menace. What are you doing? Want to be cute if I smash the screen with a golf club? Yeah, you gotta pay for that. Well, probably she can't. It's fine. There are multiple reasons why she doesn't really care about breaking other people's things. And then here's her walking around with a VR headset on, doing the two-hand open mouth simulated suck. And she's embarrassing this guy at the GameStop or something.
No, if you're gonna, dude, if you're gonna do that,
oh,
you gotta.
Now it's not cute anymore.
This trend is so boring.
God.
This is a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Pee down my throat, nigga, give me that gold.
and how you come follow the yellow brick road.
Dude, what? There was a time when I believed in absolute freedom of speech, but I think that song alone has changed my mind. Some of you don't deserve it. You gotta pass a licensure exam. Okay, how many seconds left? Too many? Let's go. Yep, doing that same fucking thing again. It's all so tiresome, isn't it? Are you fucking tired?
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
Because I am. 3.5 minutes of that, and I just, oh God, the pain! Nice house, nice car, smash them both with a baseball bat, destroying the things around us as well as ourselves, as well as perhaps some would even say the moral fabric of society itself. But good. I'm glad that this is all working out for you early on in life. Don't worry, the last half is going to be hilarious. We probably won't get to see it. You don't want to broadcast that part on social media. But just know, it is coming, and this woman is in no way prepared for it. And I find that to be the most heartening thing of all. I think it's safe to say that we are 1,000% in Idiocracy at this point. Mike Judge is a prophet. He foretold all of this.
But as time went on, things seemed to be heading in the opposite direction, a dumbing down.
Please watch that movie if you haven't, and if you have, just watch it again. There is a rather interesting exchange in the comments where The Way It Is says, bring back bullying, which I'm fully in support of, early and often, as they say. Nagatina says bullying is still present. I think you mean shaming. Hey, look, why not both? Two great tastes that taste great together. This is how we restore the fabric. It's the only way! Vindicated then comes in with like a knockout punch of a post and says the problem is that when we had bullying, we chose to bully the wrong people. The small, the weak, the smart, the geeky, the poor, the slightly different. We never bullied the dumb, attractive people that had money and loved getting attention like we see in these videos. We actually celebrated them. Source, went to a school where bullying was not discouraged at all, got bullied. I mean, we all got bullied just a little bit, you know? You gotta learn to rise above. That's part of the whole learning experience. Unless you're rich, because yeah, you could totally buy your way out of or into anything. But money and e-fame, it only lasts for so long, don't you know? One must be wary. Trust me, Vindicated. You will be vindicated. Like I said in the post reaction, the last part of her life is going to be hilarious. You will not be there for it, I'm sure. Nobody's going to be paying attention, but boy, do these things have a tendency of coming back around. And that helps me to sleep at night. Thanks for letting me share. Anyway, with all that said, this has been absolutely awful. I hope never come back here again, but maybe you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know and I'll subject myself to it again. It's fine. I walk away, go take a shower, get the stink off. And then I come back and roll in some more. If you would like to give me some sweaty, stinky money, you can do so over on Patreon or the YouTube memberships. We got an Amazon affiliate link down in the description. Goes to my headphones, but you click through there, you can buy whatever. And I get kicked back a couple bucks. You don't have to pay anymore. Pretty sweet deal. If you can't afford to do them things, that's okay, friends. I just appreciate you coming through, liking, commenting, subscribing. You did all those things, right? Did you buy some merch from the merch store? No? Oh, well. Get them next time. I don't know how you're supposed to make your hopes and dreams come true without buying from my merch store. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. Always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it. And until then, friends, bye-bye.